Mm. Hi guys, this is just going to be taking a break from my cleaning here to give you a quick update on my diatomaceous earth. Last Sunday I started taking a full teaspoon. Everything went fine until the evening when I started feeling that achy kind of flu-like feeling again, and it just hit me. It was very strange. I was feeling fine. I upped my dose from half a teaspoon to a full teaspoon last Sunday, or not this last Sunday, but the Sunday before, so a little over a week ago. And by the end of the evening, Sunday, I felt like I was getting a flu. Then the next morning, I got up, felt the same way, and I thought, oh great, I'm getting sick. But no, I had a very large bowel movement, and immediately I felt great. I mean, just instantly felt great. It was very strange. It was like as if toxins had built up in me and then left my body. That's the only way I can describe it. I even had a strange, like metallic-y taste in my mouth the night before. And then after I moved my bowels the next morning, that taste was gone. It was very strange. Another thing I've had is I am sleeping very soundly. Now guys, I'm one of these people that I lay down at night and my brain starts to spin. You know what I mean? It's just like I start thinking of everything. And I've had a hard time falling asleep for quite a while. I'm lucky, you know, I used to be lucky to be asleep by 1 o'clock in the mornings most of the time. But now it's the strangest thing, but I'll lay down because my routine is I lay down, my little doggies get next to me, and I watch Two and a Half Men, I watch Seinfeld, and then Seinfeld ends at midnight, and then I'd still be awake, what have you. Well, now I'm getting very sleepy, you know, like naturally sleepy by around 11 o'clock, and then I have to go to sleep. And I don't wake up till the next morning after I've had a good about 8 hours of sleep. If I fall asleep, say around 11 o'clock, I'm up by 7, and I'm full of energy. I'm not waking up all, you know how you do, that type of thing. I wake up and I feel good. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it didn't start, you know, the sleeping well didn't start until I started this diatomaceous earth. And I had somebody tell me that maybe it's because all these chemicals and things that they say it draws out of you are leaving my body, which is helping me to get back into a natural cycle of life. And my energy level has been great. I've got to tell you that. My nails have been growing faster. I had to actually file them all down today because they got to a length that I wasn't comfortable with. I just filed them down, but they're growing faster. My hair is growing faster. All you ladies know what I'm talking about. Those of you that have to dye your hair, you know how you get that growth right away and you have the little gray coming in. Well, this one happened very quickly. I was very surprised because the rest of my hair, I never dye, ever. It's just the roots. I never ever put dye over the rest of my hair. Maybe once or twice a year just to give it a lift. Other than that, I don't need to. So I know that when that gray streak appears, it's my hair growing out, and then I see the difference in the length. I actually had to cut off myself. I just cut off like about an inch of hair. It was growing so fast. So I'm happy about that. And I've got like a little halo. That's the only way I can describe it. A little halo of new hair growth. I noticed that after I dried my hair and I pulled it back in a ponytail, I had like this little tuft of like hair coming in. It's very weird, but it's like new hair is coming in. So I'm happy about that. Uh, so I've just been feeling really well. My energy level is much better. My sleeping is amazing. I mean, I am sleeping hard. It's a deep, deep sleep, something I am not used to and haven't been used to for many, many years. And I think that came from having 5 children, and I didn't know what sleeping soundly was. You know, your mind is always going. And now I'm sleeping so deeply, it's unbelievable. I used to wake up through the night, you know, 3 o'clock, you know, 5 o'clock, something like that. I was always just kind of in and out of sleep. Now it's a deep, solid sleep. The only thing I can attribute it to is what somebody said to me, that maybe it's all the toxins leaving my body or something. I don't know. But I did, at the beginning of that week that I started the teaspoon, I also did start to release more mucus. I lost some more mucus in my bowels. That has stopped. So I guess I've gotten rid of whatever was there, because after that huge, pile of mucus I eliminated the first week. Then the second week, a little more, it's like it just cleaned it out. And the other thing I'm finding very interesting is uh, they say by cleaning your bowel out and getting rid of all that mucus, because mucus in your bowel holds on to chemicals and bacteria and fungus and all that stuff. Um, One thing I've noticed is I am literally craving good food. I mean, I've always been a person who likes to eat well. I don't eat a lot of junk food and stuff, but I'm actually craving it now, and I feel good. Like when I get hungry now, my first thought is, ooh, I want to get a bowl of vegetables, make up some vegetables, or, ooh, I want a piece of meat. It's very strange how, the only way I can describe it is it's like my body is telling me, this is what you need, this is what I want. And I feel good. I mean, I just feel good all the way around. Um, my gums, in fact, I just went to the dentist last week, and he said, your gums look incredible. You're doing a very good job. Well, as I have another video about, I brush my teeth with Castile soap and baking soda, and I use sea salt as a mouthwash. And I just got my proof last week. He said, you're taking very good care of your gums. They look very, very healthy in your teeth. Well, I didn't tell him what I'm doing, because that'll go, well, you shouldn't do that, blah, blah, blah. You should be using toothpaste. Bull on that. I know better. But they say that diatomaceous earth helps your teeth and your gums, and I'm feeling really good about that as well. So that's just a quick little update of some things that have been going on. It's still making me have regular good bowel movements, which I'm very happy for. I never really had a problem with bowel movements, but this one is causing, how can I say, bigger ones, better ones, I know that's so, but hey, come on, it's a fact of life. Um, and the more anybody knows that if you don't have regular bowel movements, you hold a lot of toxins in your body, which can make you sick and affect your skin and everything. It can be very bad for you. So it's very important to have good bowel movements every day. So that's been a good plus too. And I started giving it to my dogs. I started them out very slow, because I didn't know how it would affect them. I started giving them a quarter of a teaspoon each in their morning food, and they seem to be doing very well. I went out to check their bowel movements, and sure enough, one of them had mucousy stuff all around it, which I was really surprised at. And they just are full of energy. In fact, my little girl, she just got spayed a couple weeks ago, and she's running around like she never had surgery. I mean, she recuperated like that from that surgery. Literally 2 days after she had the surgery, she was back to normal. I mean, I had to watch her because she was ready to jump up on everything as usual, but she still had her stitches. She just bounced back like nothing ever happened, and she is healed beautifully. In fact, her little scar, you can't even see the scar. At this point, you can barely see like a hairline, and it was a long scar. So it's healing amazingly fast. So anyway, guys, quick update. I'll get back to you in another week and let you know how it's going. Talk to you later, and I hope you guys are having a great one. Bye-bye.